Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm Xu Chen from the BeeQuant AI team. Thank you for joining us tonight. And I have to apologize that due to a technical problems, I'm not able to show up my face, but I got this adorable BeeQuant logos here. Anyway, my teammates and I are excited to introduce our project. Next slide, please. Yeah, here's the brief overview of today's presentations. I will introduce our projects, highlighting key features, our teams, and the core tech stack we relies on. Next slide, please. Empower while through cutting-edge technology is BeeQuant AI's mission. Today we'll show how these visions drive our projects and team. Next slide, please. Our goal is to harness AI to provide users with top-tier support. By leveraging the advanced technology, we help users stay ahead of market trends and achieve lasting success. Next slide, please. Now let's get to know us. BeeQuant AI is a 24-hour, 7 days virtual currency trading platform supporting major exchanges. We offer trading strategies through AI expert advice and community support. Our platform is designed for both beginners and experienced traders alike. Next slide, please. Our product's core features include email and third-party login, such as Google, as well as day and night mode switching and responsive design. We have prioritizing the bilingual supports, currently offering English and Chinese, with plan to add more languages as our user base grows. Exchange key management is essential for any virtual currencies trading platform. We support major cryptocurrencies exchanges, allowing users to securely manage their exchange keys directly on our platform. And our data system provides real-time data collections, processing, and presentations. Whether you are a beginner or experienced traders, user can choose their preference data display formats for efficient access to data analysis. Last, one of our flagship features is AI-powered trading robots. We support strategies such as DCA, trade following, and so on. All back-tested using historical data to ensure reliabilities and profitabilities. Next slide, please. I will give a brief introduction to our development team. Our team includes full stack developers from various cities, led by our product owner Chris, with diverse backgrounds and extensive experience. We will well prepared to tackle the challenges of building the platforms. Next slide, please. So regarding our tech stack, I have categorized it into 3 key modules for easier explanations. Next slide, please. Yeah, we use Next.js as our main framework, styled with Tailwind CSS, CLSX, and CVA as a dynamic styling. For state management, we use DoStat, and for market data tracking, we have integrate Rechart and eChart. Apollo client handles data between the front and back end. Next slide, please. Oh, you are already being. Can you go back? Yeah, that's right. Sorry for that. Our main framework is Nest.js, connects to a Postgres database via GraphQL. We also use InfluxDB for market data analysis and passports and node mailers for authentications and email verifications. Next slide, please. We use a monorepo to manage dependencies efficiently. With TypeScript, standardizations ensure type safety across the entire project. So my part is done. I'm going to handle this to my teammates, Daniel.
Okay, thank you, Shiyu, for your wonderful presentation. I'm Daniel, and now I'll talk about one of the major challenges we face in our project. In this section, we cover 6 parts in total, as shown in the outline. We will focus on 3 main parts: authentication process, rendering tables and charts within external data and GraphQL server subscription. For the authentication process, I will introduce several key features, such as shown in the list. Okay, now what is state signing? It allows users to choose whether they want to remain signed in when logging, determine the validity period of the refresh token. If selected, user will stay logged in for 7 days, otherwise they will remain for 24 hours. As shown in the diagram, the state signing process is divided into 3 layers. Login to generate and store tokens, pre-check the token's validity to avoid invalid requests, use a valid token to access protected resources. In this process, we use access and fresh tokens. The access token grants resource access, while the refresh token is used to renew it when it expires. When the front end sends a request with the access token, the server's God validates both tokens to determine if access should be allowed or if the user needs to be logged out. We use GraphQL for our API. Additionally, we use the GraphQL request library, but due to some issues, we switched to Apple Client. Here is a brief comparison. Simply put, Apple Client is more feature-rich, offering built-in error handling, interceptors, and caching. However, it is more complex to set up compared to GraphQL request. So why did we switch from GraphQL request to Apple Client? First, we need to manage login status or backend errors for the state signing feature, but GraphQL requests handle errors at the request level and lacks interceptors, making it difficult to manage fresh token expiration and access token mismatches effectively. Second, without interceptors, GraphQL requests cannot pre-check access token validity, which is key for a smooth user experience. These limitations led us to choose Apple Client. In our Next.js backend, we use guards to validate state signed in status and verify access and refresh tokens, ensure secure access to our API endpoints. Here's how the guards works as shown in the diagram. Like many large-scale applications, we also support OAuth logging. We follow the OAuth 2.0 standard and allow the users to log in with their Google or Facebook accounts. Here's how our OAuth process works as shown in the diagram. Now I'm pleased to hand over to next team member, Ben, who will continue with our major challenge section. Thank you.
Good evening, my name is Ben, and today I'm excited to walk you through how our system handle data processing and visualization in a world where data drives most decision. Our platform is designed to effectively manage a large data set and present them in a way that user can easily interpret and act on. We will take a look at both how we process incoming data and how we use visualization tools to give user insight they need. Next slide, please. Let's begin with data processing first. Our platform is connected to external data source like BeeQuant, from which we gather various type of data, including historical cryptocurrency price, market trend, and financial indicator. Once we retrieve the data, we don't simply pass it through the user. First, our server reconstruct and optimize the raw information to ensure it's tailored for our platform requirement. And this means we clean, format, and process the data so it's easier to work with and more relevant to the user. Afterward, the data is made available to our front-end via GraphQL query, so we can be fetched on demand by our web application in a highly efficient and precise manner. Next slide. And now let's move on to data visualization part, which is all about making the process data easy to understand. To do that, we utilize eChart, which is a flexible graphing library that lets us visually represent the complex data in an intuitive format. Our platform has several interactive features to enhance the user experience. For instance, we support dynamic routing, allowing users to seamlessly switch between different cryptocurrency symbols. And user can also customize their view by selecting specific time interval, whether they want to analyze the data in daily, weekly, or monthly trend. And we understand that different users have different needs, so we offer two visualization modes, one for beginner using the line chart and one for the experienced investor, which is the candlestick chart, providing flexibility and making it easier for anyone to analyze the data effectively. And next slide. And let's move on to my teammate Sia. He will discuss the graph subscription.
Thanks, Ben. Hello, everyone. The next challenge we are facing is to ensure that our cryptocurrency data updates automatically on the front end at regular intervals. To achieve this goal, we implemented a GraphQL subscription in our project. Next slide, please. So let me give you a brief overview of what is GraphQL subscription. Compared to the RESTful API and the standard GraphQL inquiries, GraphQL subscription is a long-lasting operations that can change results between the client and the server. So it's just like we create a tunnel between the front end and the back end. And once the tunnel is established, any changes on the server will be automatically pushed to the front end without the need to manually call the API to fetch the data. Next, please. In our project, we first subscribed to and published the necessary data on the server. From the code, you can tell we subscribed to a channel called Update Market Overview. And by calling the Get Market Overview API every 5 seconds, we published the fetched data to this channel. It's just similar to subscribing the channel in the YouTube. And then on the front end, we then query the subscription to establish the tunnel I mentioned before. So it will complete the connection between the front end and the back end. And finally, voila, the data we subscribed to is fetched and updated in real time on the front end, which will be shown in the chart discussed by Ben. Next, please. So beyond the project, the most valuable lessons we learned is how to be a full stack developer, not only by mastering the different tech stacks, but also by adopting the right coding methodology. Next, please. Personally, I transitioned from an architectural designer to full stack developer through this entire project. And I discovered a key similarity between these two professions, which we called STP loop. S means solve the problem, T means take the challenge, and P means perfect the code. Next, please. Whether it's designing a house or developing a web application, the very first step is always identifying the need or the problem. So in this project, once a ticket was signed to us, our approach was to fully understand the feature and very details of the functionality and try our best to translate the logic behind it into human language. And then we will break the large features down into smaller tasks and to check if there are any kind of problems that cannot be immediately solved. If there's a problem, then we will do the next step, which means take the challenge. But if there's not, we will go the regular developing process. So during the developing, we always take the user's perspective to evaluate whether the functionality provides the best user experiences, which we call the user-oriented goal. Next, please. When facing with the new challenge, we will take the case study at first because we believe we should never begin from zero. We can build on the experiences from others and to achieve more. We also will utilize the tools like ChatGPT for assistance, but we've learned not to trust it blindly, since it sometimes can provide incorrect or misleading information. So the best approach we took was to read the documentation and the official examples by ourselves to ensure we are writing the right code. And after that, we will enjoy experimenting the code and test the multiple solutions we found through the research process. And the entire process of diving into the tag and searching for the solutions was extremely exciting. Next, please. The final step is the perfect code. So during the code reviews, we will try our best to perfect our code by focusing on readability, maintainability, and reusability. So we will refactor the code, extract the duplicated logic, and eliminate redundant ones to ensure our code is clean and efficient. Next, please. Today, as we are about to finish the entire project in jracademy, we finally realized that to be a sophisticated developer, we must be a learner, continuously learning the new technologies. We also need to be a sharer, sharing what we've learned from the coding in our entire team. And most importantly, we need to be a problem solver, constantly working on the find STP loop. And the final part of our presentation will be the demo. Now I will leave the time for Ethan Wang.
Hi, hello everyone. I'm Ethan, and I'm the last team member of our team. So I'm just sharing the screen so anyone can see. That worked.
Everyone, please see Ethan's screen.
Am I sharing my screen?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's go. Hi everyone. This is Ethan, and I'm the last team member of our team. So I'm going to introduce you our platform BeeQuant and show you our demo. So here is our landing page. If you are new to us, you can just click the register button, which will take you to the sign up page. So just fill in the form, your name, your email, and password. Yeah, and click the sign up. Yeah, once you see this, it means you will receive an email from your email box. And click the verify email. Great. So once you see this, it means your registration is successfully. So let's go back to the login and enter your email and password. Sign in. Cool. But for some people, like maybe think like it is too complex to enter my email and password every time. So we got a more easy way, which is the Google OAuth. So you can just click the button, which your account will be verified by your Google account. Okay. But for some people, they may don't have a Google account, and unfortunately, they forget their password. Don't worry, just go back to the sign in page and click the forgot a password and enter your email. Submit. Yeah, once you see this, it means you will receive a email to reset your password. Let's try one more time. Okay, great. Okay. Yeah, so this will take you to this page and enter your new password. Submit. Oops. Well, that's because it was too slow. Wait. Yeah, just try it one more time. Okay, great. So let's go back to the login and just repeat the same process. Cool. Yeah, so we have already successfully signed in. And if you want, like, take a look of your account information, just click the top bar and go to the profile. This will show you your account name and the email. And if you want to change your password, you can just go to the security and click the change password and enter your old password, new password, and confirm your new password and submit it. It will be updated. Okay. And if you want to modify your account information, so just go to the profile setting. Like, for example, I may want to name myself Ethan and add my mobile number. So just submit it. Yeah. So it says your profile updated successfully. Great. And then let's go back to the profile. Yeah. So our account name has been changed, and it will also show the mobile number. Cool. So let's take a look at our sidebar. So sidebar is mainly the main function of our platform. So I think the most important and interesting function should be the AI bots. But unfortunately, due to the development process, the robot feature has not yet been implemented and will not be included in this demo. But please stay tuned for its upcoming release. But then let's take a look at another very interesting function of our platform, which is market overview. So this page is primarily designed to collect real-time market data and display it. We convert different currencies into a single currency and calculate the total balance to ensure users can get an intuitive view of their profits. In fact, we support 50 different currencies, but we will only display the top 20 most popular ones. All the data displayed is real-time, so you can click the refresh button to update the data to make sure you get the newest information. If you are particularly interested in a specific currency, you can click the like, for example, the BDS. You can just click it, and it will take you to the coin overview page to get the more detailed information. We have also designed flexible and intuitive charts. You can change the time period maybe weekly, monthly, and so on. And the time range, yep, and even the chart type to get the most visually intuitive data presentation. Since we aim to obtain real-time data in a timely manner, we have planned a subscription feature to refresh every 3 seconds. However, due to some technical obstacles, this feature will be implemented in the next phase. Then let's take a look at another very important function of our platform, which is connect management. So if we go to this page and click the connect exchange button, this will help us to make a connection with our exchange. So now we choose a platform of the exchange. I like to choose Binance and go to the next. Yeah, just add the name of this connection and enter your API key and API secret, which you will get from the exchange you choose. And submit. Great, so we have successfully make this connection. So if we go back to the management page, yeah, here's our new connection. We just made it. I didn't put any account in this, any money in this account. So if this is an account with money, it should be something like this. Okay. So if you want like modify some information of this connection, you can just click it. Maybe like I want to change my name of this connection. Yeah, and submit it, confirm. Yeah, let's check it. Cool. So this connection's name has been updated. And for some reason, you may also want to update the API secret and API key. You can just use the same way, but just make sure your secret and key should be valid. So for example, if I enter something, oops, submitted. Yeah, it will say your exchange key is invalid. So just make sure your API key and the secret should be verified by the exchange you choose. Okay. And we also set up different themes and language switches to bring a better user experience. So we can go to the app setting page and change our theme to dark and change the main language to the Chinese. Let's check another the market overview page. Yeah, so even we go to the market overview page, all the important information has been translated by Chinese, and the same is also still the dark one. Yeah, same to the coin overview page. We also designed responsive pages to ensure a good experience for users of different screen sizes. So even if you use a mobile or an iPad, like some devices with not a screen, you can still get the good experience. Okay. So because of the third-party verification, which is Google OAuth verification, we need to display it on our local host. But you can still try our BeeQuant donate by using the traditional login method. Yeah, so just sign in and your email and password. Yeah, it also works. So every function on the donate is the same. Just expect the Google or us. Okay. Yeah, so basically that's the everything of our demo, and hopefully you are enjoy about it. Thank you.